After this video, you'll have a solid foundational understanding of the platform ClickUp. The idea is to learn 80% of the platform in only 12 to 14 minutes. Obviously, you can go into a lot of depth, but this sort of covers the basic understanding of how the platform operates. And it comes from more of a business perspective, specifically how creative agencies can utilize ClickUp for things like their CRM. Although, if you're a local business or a freelancer, another type of business owner, these sort of ideas work perfectly fine as well. So we'll cover a general overview, the pricing, how hierarchy works inside of ClickUp, how you can use ClickUp as your CRM, and then integrating ClickUp with the rest of your sales pipeline and sort of lead management system. So first of all, ClickUp is a privately held project management software which was founded in 2017 by Zeb Evans. Well-established corporations like Spotify and IBM use ClickUp for tasks like project management. That is what it is most commonly known for. It competes with the likes of Monday.com and Asana, although you can also use it quite effectively as a CRM. And only a few months ago, it hit a valuation of 4 billion. So it's a respected, very large company. If you look at pricing, generally people find that the value for money is better than competitors like Asana, although the difference isn't anything significant. And you'll find that generally the free plan is suitable for most people. One of the main reasons why you'd upgrade to the unlimited or business or even enterprise plan would be for storage, or another feature would be for automations. You only get 100 megabyte storage in the free plan, and also some automations are only accessible within the paid plan. So if you look here, this is a sort of a demo sales list. If we go to automations, when this happens, then do this. Automations like this and more sort of complex ideas can only be done with the paid plan. Yeah. Something like when a lead is marked as one, so they've paid the invoice, automatically move them to the clients folder or create a task under clients. Things like this generally are only available in the paid version, especially when you're creating automations that are not just inside of ClickUp, but also reliant on sort of external softwares. Similarly to how you use Calendly, and the fact that if you want to cancel events in Calendly, if you want to cancel events in Calendly via a software like Make automatically, based off of, if the lead is disqualified, you can only do that with sort of HTTPS API addresses, which you only get access to. They only become available when you have the paid plan of Calendly. Similar sort of idea with ClickUp. If you look at hierarchy, ClickUp is divided into four different sort of sections. You have your workspace. So this here would be Thomas's workspace. This is just a demo workspace. If you're an agency, this would be probably the name of your agency. And then within this workspace, you have different spaces for sort of different departments or areas of your agency or whichever other business you have. So that could be content, that could be sales, that could be financial management. If you're a local business selling physical products, it could be product development, inventory management, whichever spaces you would like. Obviously, the software is very flexible to sort of build it the way that it suits you. Within each space, you then have subsections. So, for example, if you had a space dedicated to content, subsections within content would be YouTube short form content, influencer marketing, Instagram, and then inside each folder you have lists. So if you look here, this would be my space, this would be my folder, and then I have different lists. And if you had a YouTube, if you had a folder that was titled YouTube, different lists could be, for example, YouTube thumbnail creation SOPs, or the steps to create a YouTube video in general, or editing tips, or sort of branding aspects of your YouTube channel, or monetization of YouTube, and then details and lists of all the ways you can get monetized, tracking different financial plans, so many different ideas that I can think of that you could design inside of ClickUp. Yeah. Next, you have the CRM, and this is sort of taking the project management software that ClickUp is and turning it into a CRM. So you can still use it for project management, but now taking it and also using it as a CRM. So the way I use it and the way I design sort of my automations is I capture leads via either a call booking form like Calendly, or landing pages from when leads are purchasing lead magnets like a course, free piece of value. They're then sent to Google Sheets, and they can then be obviously qualified, formatted correctly, etc., filtered out, and then sent to ClickUp here in the exact correct sort of format. And then you can organize them via the stage. If you're larger corporation and you're getting calls being booked every day, you can then assign each lead to a different sort of sales rep. For example, you could have a whole space dedicated to sales, and then add all your sales team purely to that space. Then other spaces for marketing or financial management or product product development would be in different spaces that your sales team doesn't have access to. So that's very, very useful. Obviously here you can see I've organized them via their stages. Intake, this could either be when leads are sort of contacting you on your website, or if they're purchasing a free lead magnet, booking a call, awaiting proposal sent, and then one when they turn to a client and lost. This is a very, very basic setup for a CRM. But this is sort of the general idea that you could go with when you're building out a CRM inside of ClickUp. Finally, if you look at integrations, ClickUp integrates with various softwares like Slack, Zoom, email. If you go over here to automations, you scroll down, you can see a couple examples like Calendly, like HubSpot, like Twilio. So what you could even do is sort of integrate your CRM between HubSpot and ClickUp, or sort of integrate project management between the two. Lots of possibilities you could go with. Another sort of integration you could have, which I'm very familiar with, is using Make to automate the process regarding adding leads to ClickUp. What you can do is you can have two scenarios in make.com, one which is for leads who are being taken in, and one for leads who are purchasing a lead magnet. And then you qualify them, you format them correctly. If they're a lead who has already been captured and already been sent to ClickUp, you want to update the lead in Google Sheets and in ClickUp. And if not, if the email that's on Google Sheets already exists inside of ClickUp, if the email does not exist inside of ClickUp or Google Sheets, then you add them as a new lead. Yeah, very important. You can create a system whereby only qualified leads end up in your CRM and ClickUp. And you do this by adding simple filter steps in make.com. Yeah, the final step would be moving these leads to clients, thinking back to that simple automation where anytime a lead stage is sent to one, they're then automatically taken from this stage into the client's list, where they can then be onboarded, and you can start providing the service to them or delivering the product. It depends on your business. Yeah, that is the basic theory you need to know about ClickUp to have a great grasp of the software. Subscribe for weekly videos similar to this. I hope to improve the video value and quality every single week. So the next steps for you would either be to create a free ClickUp account and try this out yourself, or because ClickUp does get more complex in this and integrating it with the rest of your sales system can be difficult, it may be a good idea to find someone to work with you who can set up your CRM or ClickUp for you, as well as help automate the rest of your sales pipeline and lead management.